Jose Mourinho, a four-time winner, and tonight there are places in the starting 11 for Gareth Bale and Dele Alli. Well, Stoke, managed by former Northern Ireland boss Michael O'Neill, they've already beaten Aston Villa and Wolves on their way to the quarter-final stage. They're yet to concede a single goal in the whole competition. Problems in goal, though. Tonight, 37-year-old Andy Lonergan makes his debut in goal. A start for Gareth Bale. Now, Gareth Bale, since he became available, he's only played 29% of those minutes he could have played. Does that surprise you?
No, considering his injury record at Real Madrid. He's the type that you want to handle delicately. He's the type you want to build up to top fitness. He's also had a couple of weeks of a niggling knee injury and a little bit of illness, so...
It will be difficult. I mean, the conditions there, as you can see, don't look great. So, listen, it'll be a tough game, but Stoke, listen, they're full of confidence.
All right, let's get into it then. Stoke against Tottenham. It's the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup. And your commentary team, Keith Andrews and Gary Weaver.
Yes, thank you, Laura. Well, let's get straight down to the team news. And Stoke City have been hit hard by injuries to the goalkeepers. 3 are out, while Joe Bursick, who has been playing recently, is cup-tied. So Andy Lonergan, who was part of Liverpool's title, Stoke City's recent reputation built on nights like this. This is a place where... Davis again for Tottenham. Lonergan gets a hand on it. An early test for the Stoke City goalkeeper, and you'd imagine that that was the plan from Jose Mourinho. Whoever's in goal tonight, whether in chairs. Lucas Moura with the corner. Andy Lonergan came flying out. Looked to be positive. Ben Davis trying to dig his heels in. And the likes of Deco and Mesut Ozil as the shot is cracked over the top from Højbjerg. Not quite what he was looking for. But the likes of Deco and Mesut Ozil and Wesley Sneijder had their best time, the peak of their powers under Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, I think there's a time and a place when you look at the personnel. Højbjerg's strike.
This will be a test tonight to try and keep out Tottenham. It's Harry Kane on the move, and Lonergan does keep him out.
Busy. Maybe anticipated the pullback here. Lovely little touch by Gareth Bale. Doherty arrives, run down the side by Harry Kane. He just smashes it right across goal. His body's back. There's no guarantee the cutback would have worked.
McKinley, the assistant manager here, and he said he was the best finisher at the club, so they gave him a new deal. Harry Winks with that ball over the top, flick header, and that is beautiful from Gareth Bale. He writes another chapter in his love story with Tottenham Hotspur. Great ball over the top, and the finish was perfect.
Well, the onus has been opening 15 minutes trying to put balls in the box. Then there was a bit more patience and probing to the play. If any type of cross was going to cause an issue for Stoke City, it had to be one with decent trajectory or a cutback whipped into an area. The marking is shocking, it really is, leaving Gareth Bale in and around the penalty spot free as a bird, and he just guides it, uses all his experience, so good in the air, generates the power and guides it off the slick surface past the stretching Andy Lonergan.
Post as Gareth Bale spots this ball up. Fox keeping an eye on Dyer. Dele Alli was trying to tiptoe around the back. Lonergan looked lost. Still got away with it.
Oh, it's a dangerous ball. Little decoy run at the front post by Eric Dyer, just to drag a few bodies. It's Dele Alli, the far post, closely marshalled by Nathan Collins.
Bearing down on the Stoke City penalty area. Harry Kane through to Dele Alli. Good stop from Lonergan. Lucas Moura tiptoeing forward, trying to get in behind Tommy Smith. And he's picked out Dele Alli, and Ali's gone for it. And Lonergan again comes up with the answer.
Oh, it's a nice diag from Gareth Bale all the way across to Lucas Moura. He just nods it back to Dele Alli. I've expected him to just slide Harry Kane in, but he elects to take the shot on. It's always curling towards Andy Lonergan. That's one he should be making. Get in behind at the right times and ask questions. The only I think they'll be disappointed it's just a 1-0.
Thompson sending. It's Gareth Bale. Final place in the Carabao Cup is up for grabs, and Tottenham Hotspur are on course at the moment. Gareth Bale scoring with a wonderful header, a flick header after a great ball from Harry Winks. Rolling back the years, Gareth Bale, and Jose Mourinho's men are in front at the break. It's Stoke City 0, Spurs 1. It's always going to be a tough ask, but they're beginning to break cover now and make their presence felt, and that ball goes into Thompson, and they have made their presence felt. Fired home by Jordan Thompson, and Stoke City announced their arrival in this cup semi-final.
Well, as dominant as it was in the first half and comfortable for Tottenham Hotspur, Jose Mourinho's men, we've seen a change in attitude from Stoke City right from the off in the second half. They've been far more aggressive. They have disrupted Tottenham Hotspur. They've looked to cause problems by running forward, by having that ability to ask real questions. Good ball in towards the far post, and it's a really good run off the back from Jordan Thompson. Brown with the ball right across in between Lloris and Matt Doherty. As it bounces up, he controls the finish into the ground and past Hugo Lloris.
The quarter-final takes it.
Matt Doherty.
Shot cracked in, it's brilliant from Davis. No stopping that. This is a place many top teams fear to tread, but Spurs have put their foot down. They won't be pushed around tonight. Then Davis took aim, he fired, he scored.
Well, he made the double substitution. They just started to get a bit of a grip back on the game, establish more possession, ask a couple of questions. Little ball around the corner from Winks doesn't really work out, but they're in good positions to pick it up. Comes to Ben Davis, his first touch is good, sets himself, and he just strikes it really sweet. Slick surface, weighs it up, uses Nathan Collins as a little wall. Slightly unsighted, but it's right in the corner, past Andy Lonergan.
Well, the final cup tie on the way after this. This is Harry Kane closing in. You know the rest. We are in the presence of goal-scoring royalty, goal-scoring greatness. He is a phenomenon, is Harry Kane. And that should seal Tottenham's place in the last four of the Carabao Cup.
Well, you just cannot give away cheap possession in your own half against Tottenham Hotspur. If you're not set behind the ball, if you leave gaps, they will punish you. I think Collins steps out into Jordan Thompson, just rolls underneath his foot, and it's the first time ball. That's the key, into Harry Kane. And then he's got all the know-how, all the nous in the world to know where he needs to take the ball, how much time he has, and how he's going to finish it. It's that extra touch that takes it past Suter.
And that has been cleared. Salah. Chance! Goal! Juventus!